Good. The delegate has arrived. Guards, leave us. Aren't you a little short for a government official? Usually, individuals of great power or status have the stature to back it up. But I suppose there's an exception to every rule. You're a soldier, and you were sent instead of an actual official. I knew your officials were cowardly, but not to this extent. Whatever the circumstances, let us dispense with the pleasantries and get down to business. I am the Sith Lord in command of this warship. You may address me as Darth Violis. I trust you know why you've been summoned. Correct. This month's tribute is due. Past due, in fact. So, tell me, why is your government late in proving payment? They didn't strike me as the gambling type. Allow me to reiterate. You were summoned here to provide me with tribute, not excuses. Your planet's economic and political instabilities are of no concern to me. You seem unsettled. Please, don't be. You seem like a somewhat intelligent individual. You know what is in your best interests. And providing the Sith Empire with the resources your world promised is certainly in your best interests. Now, I trust the tribute is in the cargo hold of your ship. Follow me to the hangar while I perform the inspection. You have it with you. Then by all means, show it to me. You're lucky I have a sense of humor. Now, show me the tribute you brought. Really? And here I thought brains were a requirement for joining the military. You're giving me a basket of bread as a tribute. I was very specific in what I requested. And what I requested, most certainly, was not bread. For a species with such a short lifespan, you seem awfully eager to die. I don't care whose idea it was. You've wasted both my time and yours. And the former actually has value. So, as compensation for your world's idiocy, I will double the tribute. No, triple it. The war effort against the Republic and their Jedi lapdogs is a costly one, you know. Oh, is Ewok Infant upset? You're going to have to speak up. I can't hear you all the way down there. If your leaders had shown such courage when we had first met, perhaps things would have gone in your favor. But too little, too late. Tell your government they have 10 hours to provide me with what I am owed. And I don't mean bread. Otherwise, I will level your cities from orbit and help myself to what little remains. Such promises. Despite my tone, I do admire your bravery. It's been quite some time since anyone has had the gall to openly disrespect me. But your feelings betray you. Yes. Your anger is merely a mask, meant to hide your fear. The fear that I may discover something. Something important. Something you are working very hard to conceal. You know what? The tribute can wait. Now you've piqued my interest. Tell me, what exactly is it you're worried I will learn? Oh, such kind words. You smother me with affection. It's only fair that I do the same. Make no mistake. You're going to tell me what I want to know. Make it easier on yourself and talk. Well, you still can. Impressive. Most impressive. You truly are strong. But unfortunately for you, so is the dark side of the Force. It is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural, such as the ability to peel back the layers of the mind. Find what it is that you are so desperately attempting to hide. You misunderstand. It is not up to you. Your mind will speak, or it will break. You're no delegate. You're an assassin. You poisoned that poor excuse for a tribute with neurotoxin. What a ridiculous, simple-minded plan. Really, I've seen better. But at least now I know which planet has been sending those assassins. You would think your world would know when to cut their losses. But I suppose 9th time is the charm. Oh, you knew the other assassins. Valued them, didn't you? Well, as you already know, they didn't use poisoning as a means of assassination. They came at me head-on and faced their end with dignity. Unlike you, of course. I'm surprised someone of your temperament would employ such a strategy. It reeks of cowardice and desperation. Wasn't what you had in mind. What? Would you have rather faced me in combat? If that is what you really want, why wait? The attempt at poisoning me has failed. The only option that remains is your backup plan. Oh, don't look so surprised. I caught a glimpse of it along with everything else cooped up in that little mind of yours. I was honestly surprised to learn that a world as poor as yours was able to procure a cortosis blade. Metal that can withstand the blade of a lightsaber is exceedingly rare and highly sought. Tell me, do you think you have what it takes to avenge your cohorts? Or are you just as weak as they were? Is that so? Then let us hope your blade is as sharp as your tongue. You have no technique. Sloppy. Very sloppy. All too easy. But credit where credit is due, of course. You fight with the ferocity and strength to rival that of a bull ranker. And though the bar has been set incredibly low, you are certainly the most skilled of all the assassins sent thus far, making the fact that you were assigned to poison me a testament to your planet's incompetence. This is an interesting turn of events, is it not? I came to your planet to collect tribute. And now I see that you are it. Well, despite not being force-sensitive and your obvious lack of skill with a blade, you show great potential. Great promise. With the proper training, you would be of much use to me. What do you say? Want to be part of the winning team? Your world needs you. Oh. Well, I once saw a Wookiee try to speak Geonosian. Let me tell you, it was quite a sight. Oh, forgive me. I thought we were just bringing up lost causes. Such devotion should not be wasted on a world as wretched as yours. that gaggle of cowards you call a government condemned you and your friends to die on their behalf. They see you as nothing more than cannon fodder, a tool to be used and discarded. And with all that being the case, what do you think will happen if you return to them? Once they discover your failure, they will abandon you without a second thought. And where will you go then? To a Republic-controlled world? The Republic is but a fading light in the dark, doomed by the dogmatic and self-righteous beliefs of the Jedi who so foolishly ally with them. You have no chance anywhere else. There is but one way forward now. My way. Join me, and I'll grant you something your military never could. A chance to matter. I will make you my loyal right hand, my swift and terrible sword that will cut down all who oppose me. You will achieve power and victory unlike anything you ever thought possible. But only if you pledge yourself to me. Besides, I've stilled the hearts of the best your military had to offer, so you aren't exactly in a position to say no, are you? Well, what will it be? Good. Your comrades would applaud your decision posthumously. And now that I have you in my service, I will absolve your world of its responsibilities. It will no longer be required to pay a monthly tribute to the Sith Empire. Please, do not mistake my decision for compassion. That rat-infested dirt heap you call a planet is no longer of use to me. Better to let it fester in its own destitution. But as for you, you would do well to remember that not a single breath is taken on this warship without my knowledge. Be smart, or be dead. It's your choice. Now, there are a great many things to attend to. But first, we must practice putting your anger to better use. Follow me to the training grounds. Your new life begins now.